Continue.
Okay. So now, Rajkumar, okay, fine, fine. Now we welcome Sandipa Saha, who will explore biodiversity and traditional uses of medicinal flora in Bankura district, providing valuable insights into regional ethnobotany. Sandipa,
Yes,
are you
sir.
present? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, your slides are visible.
Sir, screen is visible, sir.
Yes, your slides are visible.
Okay, thank you. I'm Sandipa Saha. Today, I'll be discussing biodiversity and the traditional use of medicinal flora in the Bankura district, with a special focus on the indigenous Santali community. The study explored the biodiversity of the medicinal plants found in Bankura, the traditional use practice the traditional use practiced by the Santali people, and the importance of preserving both the biodiversity and indigenous knowledge system for the future generation. So the ethnomedicine is a both scientific and cultural legacy, a rich evolving tradition, the bridges the past and the present in healthcare. It is not just about healing, it is a cultural practice shaped by by generation of traditional knowledge and local heritage. The study aims to provide valuable insight into the ethnomedicinal use of local vegetation by the Santali tribe of Bankura district. These objectives help bridge the gap between traditional knowledge and modern scientific research and highlight the need to preserve this valuable cultural and ecological heritage. My study site is Bankura district. So Bankura is located in the western part of West Bengal, is not only known for its rich cultural heritage and scenic landscape, but also for its diverse plant life. I have selected the seven sites: the Saltora, Sonamukhi, Bishnupur, Kotulpur, Simlapal, and Ranibad and Khatra. The Santali people, one of the largest tribal group in this region, has preserved a wealth of ethnobotanical knowledge over generation. Their deep relationship with nature is reflected in their everyday use of plants for treating ailments, promoting wellness, and maintaining their traditional healthcare practice. A random survey was conducted across Bankura district from 2022 to 2024. Information was gathered using semi-structured questionnaire, interview, group discussion, and informal conversation. This method allows us to capture both structured and spontaneous response from the Santali community. This approach follows ethnobotanical standard as outlined by Jain and Mudgal. To analyze the usefulness and cultural significance of different medicinal plants, we used several ethnobotanical indices like use report, relative importance index, cultural value, etc. This mixed method approach allow both qualitative and quantitative insights into the traditional medicine practice for the region. This slide presents the demographic profile of the 86 informants who participated in the study. The majority of the participants the, belong to the 21 to 60 age group, and 38.3% were aged above 60, representing the most active and experienced in traditional knowledge transmission. But here, only 2.2% were under 20, showing generational gap in knowledge retention. In terms of occupational background, seven participants were from governmental profession, while a large majority, 79 participants, were non-governmental. This reflects that the traditional medicinal knowledge still resides within the grassroots, non-formally employed population. This slide represents the distribution of medicinal plant species based on their botanical families as identified during the ethnobotanical survey in Bankura district. The Fabaceae family is the most dominant with 20 documented species, highlighting its significant role in the traditional healing practice of the Santali community, followed followed by the followed by the 16 species, Asteraceae family with 16 species and Euphorbiaceae family with 10 species. These charts show the growth forms of medicinal plants documented in the study. Herbs make up the largest group with 37%, indicating their widespread use due to easy availability and traditional preference. Trees are the next commonmost at 33%. Shrubs, climbers, and liana constitute 15%, 11%, and 4% respectively. The bar charts categorize the habitat type of medicinal plant. Terrestrial species dominate the data, emphasizing that the most useful medicinal plants are land-based and easily accessible in the forest or rural area. Uh, this chart shows the various plant parts used in the traditional medicinal practice based on the ethnobotanical study. Leaves are the most commonly used plant part. This is expected as leaves are often abundant, easy to collect, and contain very bioactive compounds. Uh, um, Following the flowers, bark, seeds, and bulbs follow with lower but still significant in uses. Uh, the pie chart depicts the various methods used to prepare plant-based remedies. Paste is the most common form of preparation. This suggests that many medicinal plants are ground or crushed and applied directly, often for external use. Juice and other form include infusion, powder, decoction, and gel are the next common most. The mode of application, the oral use dominates, highlighting a focus on internal health issue in the studied community. On this slide present the data on the number of plant-based treatment reported for various health conditions. Gastrointestinal disorder are the most commonly treated condition, and the gynecological disorder and dermatological disorder are also notably treated with the medicinal plants. Conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure, though modern in clinical terms, are also being addressed by traditionally. This section represents a radar chart. The use report quantifies the number of times a plant species is cited for its medicinal use by participants. Higher use value indicates more frequent or diverse uses of that plant in traditional practice. Uh, Curcuma longa uh, Curcuma longa is the most frequently reported plant, indicate broad application in local ethnomedicine, followed by Azadirachta indica, aloe vera. This chart help highlight the most culturally and medicinally significant plant based on uses frequency. This chart displays frequency citation value for various plants ranging from 0 to 0.7. Azadirachta indica shows highest frequency citation indicate it was the most frequently mentioned plant across informants. The relative importance index value offer a holistic matrix revealing both popularity and functional versatility of medicinal plant. Azadirachta indica stands out as the most important plant ethnobotanically. Uh, the cultural value matrix helps identify plants that are not just medicinally important but deeply rooted in local or traditional culture. Neem, aloe vera, and turmeric stand out as culturally essential plants in this context. This bar chart present ethnobotanical indices for 14 medicinal plants that exhibit multiple uses, suggesting their importance in traditional medicine. And Azadirachta indica, aloe vera, and osmium show the highest value across nearly all indices, indicating their wide uses of cultural importance. These plants are not only used frequently but also have diverse application, medicinal, cosmetics, and household. These are these are conclusion. The study emphasizes the cultural, ecological, and economic importance of medicinal plants, call for scientific validation, and stresses conservation and documentation to safeguard this traditional knowledge for future generation. These are some references. Acknowledgement. Thank you.
This is the time for question and answer.
Sir,
Thank you, Sandipa. If anybody has any questions, please ask Sandipa or write in the chat box. Okay, it seems no questions is there. So we will move on.